These are my coworkers.
All right. So what did you think about the movie so far?
Oh, I love the movie. I loved it. You know, you film a movie, you read the script, you film it, and it becomes all of a blur, kind of. You just wonder how the pieces are going to be put together. And when I saw it, the main thing I remember thinking was, this is so cinematic. It's so beautiful to be a part of this and for it to be starring all women. It was just sick. Like, the director, her intention of giving us not just a fun movie, but a movie with depth and a film that's cinematically, like, major in that way for us women, I just thought it came through real strong.
Now, what do you think about the men in the movie? Do you think that they deserved it?
I can't say that they deserved it, right? But I also, me playing my role, you know, as an actress, I have to understand her situation and for her to be able to do that. Mm-hmm. So from that point of view, I see why they thought it was okay, because you have women that have been victimized, even though they still have their strength. They've kind of been in this situation where they're constantly being victimized by these guys, and the guys have not all been kind to them. And so in a way, you can see how they dehumanize them, just like the guys had dehumanized them. So I get it in the framework of the film and in the story.
If you weren't an actor or a singer, what would your hustle be?
I'd probably be a hairstylist. I think hairstyling, my whole family, so many of my grandmother was a hairstylist for 40 years, had her own salon in Chicago. My aunt, my cousin, she has a salon. So many people in my family did hair, and we're all so creative. And I think that's what I would do. I would use that as a way to express my creativity. And then I love to talk. Mm-hmm. So it'd be, you always do your hair and then you talking. So tell me about John. What happened with y'all?
True.
It'd be totally me.
So you could do it. So you could do a sew-in.
I could do a sew-in. I know how to do a braid sew-in. I know how to get the exact shape that we need so that the hair can be laying down. I could do individuals, girl. I could do tracks if you're trying to do a quick weave. I do know. I'm trying to let you know, girl.
I love it. Okay, so I didn't see you get on the pole at all. Do you know, yeah. Did you get on the pole or did you do some type of training or?
I did do some type of training, but there was no real moment of like, oh, Mercedes on the pole. Mm-hmm. We did a bunch of shooting, moments on the stage, and I played around with the pole, but it was no real like moment for me to do anything on the pole. But I wanted to just try it, for a while I had been wanting to try it because everybody said it was a good workout. Mm-hmm. So when I had the opportunity with the movie, I said, well, let me try it. Even though I don't have to do it, I'm gonna just try it for fun.
Your role was both comic relief, but it also introduced a realistic storyline. Could you relate to Mercedes at all?
I can relate to Mercedes. I can relate to her spirit, her energy. I think, when I found out about doing the role and talked to Lorene, a lot of those elements that she was looking for the character, I have, just trying to make light of a moment, but not really, really just saying what's on her mind and it coming off funny, but making sure that it's grounded. The fact that she just wants to help those around her. She wants to, help a man get on his feet. I think anybody can relate to that. I don't know if I go as far as drugging folks to do it, you know what I mean? But I can relate to her just as a young woman in her situation. I got her a lot.
Mm-hmm. So how did you approach the role of Mercedes?
I approach it as I do any of my other roles. I look at the framework of the storyline. I look at the world they're living in. I get a sense and idea of who does this girl remind me of? Does she remind me of a cousin, or does she remind me of me? Mm-hmm. Maybe what was her family life like? Is she in school? Did she go to school? Mm-hmm. I kind of just identify who she is, and then I go into the look, which also gives me a feeling of how to become that character. The hair was really important to me. What style was she rock? Okay, I feel like she might be a natural girl, so we'll have those curls out, okay? And her outfits, she's in baby fat, she's in apple bottom, so she's, that chill chick, and she kind of got a sporty vibe.
Chicago.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like I just created with the team, and also, of course, with my own thoughts, and it becomes a person.